Yo, what is up guys, BTech here, and today I'm just going to be doing a really quick video about the new iPhone 15 Pro that's supposed to be coming out around September. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So there are 2 points that I wanted to make about this video, and the first is guarantee changes, and the second one are just rumors that I thought that I need to put in this video that y'all need to know about. So I'll be going over the guarantee changes first, and I'll save the rumored changes for later. So the iPhone 15 is supposed to be coming around September of 2023. And it will have 4 models, and those 4 models will be the same as last year, with the baseline, the Plus model, the Pro model, and the Pro Max model. So the Pro models will have those titanium frames and those slimmer bezels, while the base models will not have those Pro features. The Pro Max is supposed to get periscope lens technology, and what that practically means is that it will have better zoom in capabilities than the older generation of phones. Now, I feel like this is very much needed because I feel like the iPhone is lacking whenever it comes to zoomed in pictures. And you can comment down below if you agree with me, but I just feel like they could do better, and it's glad to see that they really are trying. Now, this phone will have a Qualcomm 5G chip, so this finally enables 5G across the line whenever it comes to iPhones, not just it being on the Pro model, but also on the base models. So now that everybody will be able to connect to 5G if you have the latest iPhone. Now, still talking about connectivity and stuff, this iPhone will have a Wi-Fi 6E capability. So whenever you're connected to Wi-Fi that supports Wi-Fi 6, this will come in handy whenever it comes to downloading things, or just streaming, or just doing everyday things that people do. Now, with a new year comes a new iPhone, and with a new iPhone comes a new chipset. Now, last year we had the A16 chip, but this year we will have the A17 chip. And this is nothing new. iPhone has been updating their chips every single year, so this chip will practically just make the phone process stuff faster, and will just overall make the new iPhone feel a lot better than the old one. Now, the new iPhone 15 will have 6 gigabytes of RAM. Now, I feel like that would pair very well with the A17 chip because of all the processing that is going on. So I feel like having a bunch of random access memory will just make the phone just feel a lot smoother than the past generations. So now it's time to talk about the thing that everybody does not want to talk about, and that is the price. So the base model will start at $800, and for every model that goes up, it will increase $100. So the Plus model of the baseline will cost $900, then the Pro model will cost $1,000, and then the Pro Max will cost $1,100. Now, this is a lot of money, and I feel like $800 just for the average person is an insane amount of money to drop on a phone. But I feel like with the stuff you're getting with the new iPhone and all the new features that it's bringing to the table, I feel like it's not worth $800 or $1,100 depending on which model you're getting. But I feel like it's getting to that point where it's getting more worth its price that they are selling it for. Now, going back to the features of the iPhone 15, it will finally be incorporating USB-C. And it's not by Apple's choice, but by force, because the EU actually passed a law that made it so that all consumer electronics have to use USB-C. Now, Apple wouldn't want to lose a lot of people that use their products in the EU. So it's just safe for them to comply with this and just change all the phones to USB-C across the board. So in my mind, this is a plus, but to many other people who don't have USB-C chargers around the house can actually see this as a negative thing, even though USB-C is the better cable overall. Now, something crazy that Apple is doing is actually limiting the amount of bandwidth that any off-brand cable has that is not one of Apple's USB-C cables. Of course, the reason that this is crazy is because some people don't have Apple branded USB-C cables. Like me, I don't have an Apple branded USB-C cable, and I feel like the majority of people don't have Apple USB-C cables. So for Apple to just limit the amount of bandwidth that an off-brand USB-C cable has is just insane because they just want money from the people that buy their products, which is justified from a business perspective. But from a consumer perspective, you kind of just look at these things and you're just like, why would you do that? Now, another feature that iPhone is actually incorporating, which is a really good feature, is side loading. Now, this is supposed to be coming out whenever iOS 17 comes out, which is not going to come out the exact time that the new iPhone drops, but sometime a little later, or it might be before. No one's exactly sure, but it's supposed to come out around the same time that the iPhone 15 is dropping, but there is some question around whenever that's actually coming out. But side loading is actually a feature where you can get apps from things like your computer and put them onto your phone. So the App Store isn't actually the only app store anymore. Now, sadly, this feature will not be available in the United States. I don't know why. They're just people saying that it won't be available in the United States, and that's just what I'm going to go with for the sake of this video. Now we're going to go on to the rumored features. So these are just features that are not exactly guaranteed, but are just thrown out there that some people believe and some people don't. So just take this with a grain of salt. Now, the dynamic island is supposed to come to all 4 iPhones this year, but it's not guaranteed. That's just what some leakers are saying. But I feel like the dynamic island is going to be on all 4 iPhones, probably by the iPhone 16, if not 17. But I feel like this year that is just not likely to happen. And I'm just saying it's most likely not gonna happen just because the iPhone just came out with this dynamic island. Now, another thing that is rumored about the phone is the colors. No one exactly knows the colors of the phone until it's really launched, but there are rumors that the phone is supposed to have a dark pink variant and a light blue variant. So those are supposed to be the 2 main colors that the iPhone is branding as. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you have any other things or news about the iPhone that I missed in this video, just put it down in the comments below and I'll make sure to read it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.